Okay, that's pretty lucky showing you that string break on the last video, because I was talking about it breaking the whole time, but after experience you just know when you're going to waste it. This thing's called a Micro Caliper. Okay, and we'll turn it on here, and then we can adjust it whether we're measuring inches or millimeters. And also, because see how it's off, it has a 0 button, so everything turns to 0 all across it, and then an off button. Okay, so it's useful for a guitar for everything, and you can measure the thicknesses of the strings with it, the holes that are inside for the peg head to come through the hole in the head of the guitar, the thickness of the fret is very important numbers. So I use this thing a lot. Okay, so I'm going to zero it out again, and it's reading millimeters, and I don't like that, like inches. Okay, I'm American. Inch. Okay, now I'm going to zero it out again. Okay, so you see everything zeros again. Oops, I moved it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and measure, say, we're going to use this side of it. I'm going to put it here like this. And then it gives me numbers. That tells me how wide that fret is in inches. Other people want to know the millimeter side, so we'll just go ahead and do that too. So I'm millimeter now. Same measure like this. And 2.4 millimeter wide. When I go to find out the thickness, I need to measure the thickness of the neck, and then the thickness of the neck and the fret like this, both of them together, and that tells us the difference between the height and the width. So what I did when I broke that string, I measured it like this. Okay, again I'm going to set it down, I'm going to zero it out. Oh, gotta stop moving it. Zero it out. Okay, and then put the string in there and measure it. It's 22 millimeters. I'm going to change that to inches, so I'm going to open it up again. It's going to read inches. Got it zeroed out and measure it in inches. So it says 8.5, and a common number with the thicknesses of strings and gauges is a 9. So I'm willing to bet that's actually a 9 gauge string. And why it's an 8.5 is because I stretched it out that much, and I made it broke by all the times that I tuned it and released it, just so I could try to get the bridge and the tailpiece and the height of the string set properly across the neck. And this all makes a big difference, and it's why electrics are always going to be better to play than acoustics. Acoustics, they got like a novelty for a sound, but they're acoustical playing. They're never as quick, and you don't have as much sound difference that you can make with the acoustic as you do with these. Yeah, the strings on an electric are so small like this, you can bend them and just make a lot of wow, 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 wow sound. You know what I mean? So this thing here, Micro Caliper, it's nice. You gotta get one. And then turn it off. Comes in a case like this. Put it away.